So, the film starts in 1988. We see a tired Lori walking on the road, who had a crown in her hand from which blood was dripping. Lori now starts speaking and says that people always used to say that my other name is Curse. And one day either I will be killed, or I will kill someone and become a killer, and look, all this turned into reality. Why she was saying as such and what happened to her. In order to know it, the story goes back 2 days, and we are shown Lori's school, where preparations were going on for the prom night. Lori had also given her name as a candidate for the prom queen. Apart from her, there were 5 more candidates, which included the most popular girl of the school, Tiffany, and all the girls of her group whose group was known by the name of Wolfpack. Just as people were afraid of Wolfpack, similarly the whole school was afraid of their group, and the last girl, Christy, was also a candidate for the prom queen, who actually earned money by selling small amounts of drugs in the school and in the town, due to which she was also quite notorious. And the principal did not like her much either. Well, now we are shown Lori's class, where the teacher was discussing everyone's future. Lori tells here that she wants to become a great writer. Hearing this, Tiffany's whole group starts making fun of her. However, the teacher also makes them quiet, but they start making fun by saying that her mom had killed her dad. She will write the same story. Hearing these words of Tiffany's friends, Lori's friend loses her temper, and in anger she suddenly places her hand on the table and cuts it with cleaver. And again, blood starts spurting from her hand, due to which the whole class gets panicked. Actually, Megan did this prank to take revenge for her friend Lori. All of them were scared, so now she was making fun of them. Seeing this, the professor gets Megan out of the class, and we come to know that the professor is Tiffany's dad. After the class was over, Lori went to that restaurant where she used to work as a waitress. To tease her, Tiffany's whole group also comes here, and at this time, Tiffany had also brought her friend along with her. When Lori serves food to him, we feel that there is some attraction between Lori and that boy. The night comes, and it is shown that Tiffany's mom had brought designer dresses for Tiffany for her prom night. At the same time, we see her father in the house who tells his wife that I am going out for some work, and as he leaves, a friend of Lori arrives there, who did not have dress to wear on the prom night, and she came to borrow it from Lori. On the other hand, that girl who used to sell drugs is returning after giving drugs to one of her customers. Suddenly, she feels as someone is chasing her. Turning back, she saw that there was a man in a red gown who was hiding his face. Before she could do anything or escape, the man attacks her head from behind with an axe in his hand. He kills her right there. We're shown Lori and Tiffany as the scene shifts to morning time. Tiffany comes to Lori and warns her to stay out of my way, and to step down from being the prom queen, or else something bad will happen to you. But Lori does not listen to her here. On the other hand, Lori's friend Megan comes to Christy's house to buy drugs. Christy's friend tells her that Christy has been missing since last night. The scene changes, and we are immediately shown a killer who opens the college book and puts a cross mark on Christy's picture among the prom candidates. It is shown as night falls that all the girls were getting ready for the prom night. Then Tiffany's mom tells Tiffany that you have to win over Lori at any cost. At this time, Tiffany was looking very beautiful, and her mother had also spent her hard work and money to make her beautiful. On the other hand, Lori was getting ready herself in an ordinary dress. She did not have any special things to get ready. But then her mom comes to her and apologizes to her and says that because of my identity, you have to bear a lot in this society. Lori tells her mom that it's okay, Mom. I am participating in the prom only to prove your innocence. Now the prom starts, and prom girls dance to impress all the students without the permission of the vice principal. After which Megan plays another prank and puts Tiffany's fake head in the juice, which really seemed like someone has cut off Tiffany's head. Seeing Tiffany, they start bullying her, and she gets very angry. On the other hand, a girl from Tiffany's group had brought her friend to a class. Seeing her funny posters, where she becomes furious. Who could have done this? She went out to find this person while verbally abusing him, and when she came back after a while, her condition was not worth seeing. All her intestines were out of her stomach. Drenched in blood, she herself calls her friend for help. Then the killer comes from behind and attacks her friend with an electric cutter and brutally cuts both his hands. And in this way, both of them die here. Here someone had sent flowers to Lori, which she was checking. Then Tiffany comes and talks badly while mentioning about her mother's past, and starts teasing her, due to which Lori felt heartbroken at this time. She became emotional and went to the washroom and starts crying. Tiffany's friend was also angry at her act today. That's why she comes to the washroom to help and console Lori. And she gives her Tiffany's makeup kit and asks her to fix her makeup. Tiffany gets angry with her own friend for helping Lori, even though she is Tiffany's friend. And she becomes so aggressive that she is ready to hit her. Here the girls together break this fight, and after this there is a dance competition between Lori and Tiffany, in which Lori danced very well, and Tiffany danced so fast in her wildness and anger that everyone started calling her dance a monkey dance, and she got insulted a lot. She became a laughingstock at the prom. After becoming a laughingstock in front of everyone, Tiffany's friend also breaks friendship with her and goes to Lori because he liked Lori, but he could never tell her courageously. Now when Tiffany's that friend who had helped Lori goes to the dressing room to change, the killer also comes there. Scared of him, she turned back when there was another killer there, who ended her by stabbing Cleaver on her head before she could think. And this scene shows that there are not one but two killers here. Lori and that boy was about to come closer. Megan came and stopped them because she had sensed something bad. She nervously tells that all the prom queen candidates are disappearing one after the other. They were talking about this when the killer came to another room to hunt another target, where another prom queen candidate was with her friend. He attacks her friend's face with a machine and kills him. The girl was so scared after seeing this that she did not understand what to do. To save herself, she slowly started moving backwards to escape from the killer without knowing that there was an electric main switch behind, due to which she gets hit by heavy wires and gets severely electrocuted and dies in a few seconds. After killing them, till now this killer had killed 4 out of 6 prom queen candidates. Only Lori and Tiffany were left alive. Here Megan and Lori were still talking that the prom queen candidates are disappearing. Megan says that I suspect that our professor's son is behind their disappearance, who is also considered the devil here. Lori finds his words nonsense, and she tells her to go out. Lori was angry at this time because a lot of wrong had already happened to her, and now if she was about to have an emotional moment, then that too was spoiled by Megan. Megan was angry with her friend's behavior. But anyway, she left from here, and as she went to the basement, she saw the dead bodies of 3 people, witnessing which she got frightened, while Lori came to the auditorium with her friend upstairs. Before they could say anything or do anything here, the killer comes from behind, suddenly stabs the boy's head with a knife from above, and he dies on the spot. After which this killer was now after Lori, and Lori was running from there to save her life. To save herself, she runs to the basement, where she finds terrified Megan too. She had also seen all the dead bodies here. She was very nervous. Killer was after both Megan and Lori. To save their lives, they get out of there using a duct and quickly go to alert everyone in the hall, where this prom event was going on. She quickly comes on the stage to speak into the microphone. And here the vice principal starts making her wear the prom queen's crown. Because she got the highest number of votes, she won and became the prom queen. But she was not happy about this thing at this time, or you can say that she did not care at all. Before she could tell everyone about the killer arrives here. As he came there, the killer cut off a man's leg with his axe. And seeing this, there was turmoil among everyone. In the turmoil, everyone was running here and there, and the principal also tried to drive the killer away from here. Then the killer got aggressive, and he cuts the principal's hand, after which he was now after Lori. To save Lori, her friend Megan catches the killer from behind. And when the killer is about to kill Megan, Lori quickly turns back and stabs her crown into the killer's eye, which causes him a lot of pain, and he falls down right there. And they get a chance to see the killer. He was none other than their professor, Tiffany's dad. Tiffany's mom, who is also a professor in this school, is shocked to see her husband here, and asks him, "Why did you do this?" Then the professor says that both of us wanted that only our daughter should become the prom queen. Because people always remember the winners, that's why I decided to kill everyone else. After some time, the police come and arrest this professor and Megan, who is injured at this time. She is taken to the hospital. The police wanted to drop Tiffany at her home. Tiffany's mom also wanted to go with them, but the police stopped her to take a statement. Here Lori decided to go with Tiffany because both of them lived in houses opposite to each other. Tiffany was emotionally wrecked. Whatever had happened was wrong. She also realized it. That is why she apologizes to Lori for her behavior, and also apologizes for whatever happened here. In the course of talking, they reach home, and Tiffany invites Lori to her own home. Because today she was feeling scared without her mom and dad. On the other hand, Tiffany's mom tells the police that, look, you let me go home. Tiffany is in a very big shock.
She needs her mom at this time.
Hearing this, the officer gives them permission to go home. Reaching home, she takes out a knife, obviously to kill Lori. And here we understand that the second killer is none other than Tiffany's mom. She was going upstairs, making a clicking sound while hitting it on the stair railing. Slowly, this sound woke up Lori and Tiffany too. Both of them got scared, and both went upstairs and hid in their cupboards. Lori was very nervous, but the facial expressions of Tiffany did not look so nervous. She now secretly takes out her small knife and tries to kill Lori, which proves that Tiffany was also a part of all this. To save herself, Lori jumps off the cupboard, and then Tiffany's mom comes and stabs her from behind. Thankfully, she fell down, and the knife only injured her, not killed her. She stood up. Tiffany's mom said, "You should die. This has become a rule of your family, to snatch things from us. Earlier, I loved your dad, but then your mom came and snatched him from me. And now you want to snatch the title of prom queen from my daughter at a time. When your mom snatched your dad from me. So in anger, I killed your dad, because what could not be mine cannot be anyone's." Lori was shocked to hear that her mom spent her whole life with the accusation of a crime she never committed. Here, Tiffany comes in front of her mom and says that you took your revenge yourself. And let me take my revenge myself. As she says this, she comes close to Lori to kill her. Then Lori kicks her and pushes her away from herself. She hits the railing of the stairs, and the railing breaks, and she falls down where a very big decoration piece was kept, which got stuck inside her body, and Tiffany died by hanging on it. Seeing this, Tiffany's mom gets even more enraged. Her anger flares up even more, and the fire of revenge also increases. Before she could attack Lori, Lori breaks the glass of a cupboard from behind, takes out the trophy from there, and attacks Tiffany's mom. But even after this attack, she did not die. She says mean things to Lori. Lori attacks her again and pushes her down the stairs and walks out of the house. In the post-credit scene of the movie, it is shown that when Tiffany's mother died, a ritual circle was formed on the ground with her blood, which was proof that these people were also involved in practices like black magic. And the movie ends here showing just this.